The social media hashtag #BestCMOEver, along with the tagline, quote, "I stand with Sharon Belmar George," unquote, has drawn the ire of some, in particular SLP spokesperson for Investment, Tourism and the CIP, Dr. Ernest Hilaire. Dr. Hilaire believes it's an influence campaign by the current administration to capitalize on the goodwill enjoyed by the senior public servant. A no-no, argues the opposition lawmaker, especially at the height of the ongoing pandemic. The recognition of the CMO's stellar work comes amid a barrage of fake news and a rise in COVID-19 cases.
For the Prime Minister to come out and rather than clear up this issue, as a leader should, and give the public assurances that the CMO is in fact in the right thing, and even ask her to address some of the concerns of the public. Instead, he seeks to politicize it, that he is standing with the CMO and she's the best CMO ever. I stand with the CMO, I support the CMO, I want to give her strength to do the work that she's doing. But then at the same time, I will say to her, people are asking some legitimate questions, and can you address them? That's not being abusive. And I think the Prime Minister, what he did was wrong in attempting to single out the CMO and make it look like St. Lucians or some St. Lucians are opposed to her and they don't support her.
The chief medical officer has undoubtedly carried a heavy load from the onset of the pandemic and with the current wave of COVID-19 cases. The Ministry of Health is undertaking a massive contact tracing effort to mitigate a community spread of the virus. Dr. Hilaire, who is disturbed by what he views as politicizing a solemn office of the state, delivers a scathing assessment of the current Minister of Finance.
So if the CMO is the best CMO ever because she's handling the health aspect well, then you're the worst Prime Minister and the worst Minister of Finance ever. And I believe there are too many people struggling and suffering in this country, and we're not hearing from the government. The Prime Minister is avoiding dealing with those core issues and accounting to the people of St. Lucia how much money is being borrowed in this country and what is it being spent on. Too much money is being spent on projects that are designed to try to enhance the standing of this government whilst our people are suffering. And I can tell you as a parliamentarian who meets with people regularly, there's a lot of suffering in this country going on right now.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been described as a battle to protect both lives and livelihoods. While Hilaire praises the CMO, he asserts the Prime Minister has been found wanting in managing the economy. Chasney recently chastised the opposition over his recent remarks that sparked a debate over the definition of the word broke and the phrase "no more money."
How do you trust somebody who has said many times the country is broke, who says openly, we have no more money, we've used all our money, and then come and say, I never said the country is broke? If you've used all your money, if you've spent all your money, if you have no more money available, then you're broke.
UWP surrogates have since accused the media of taking Chasney out of context, but Dr. Hilaire asserts that it's the Prime Minister's glib talking and freewheeling style, which is often open to interpretation, that undermines the state's efforts.
And we are not saying to you that anything is fake or hoax. There's no reason for us to say so, and we do not believe that. But we're saying to the government, you have a credibility problem right now. The Prime Minister has a credibility problem that very soon will become a legitimacy problem. That St. Lucians clearly cannot believe what he's saying and have no confidence in what he says.
The St. Lucia Labour Party has renewed calls for the Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Alan Chasney, to provide a comprehensive breakdown of the island's current fiscal position. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.